Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello.
What's up, Steampunk Starraisin?
Here in Hollywood at amberstreet.com, steampunkarmy.com.
What's up, Jimmy?
Hey.
What's up, David Aston?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Daniel?
Hello.
What's up, Gloria?
Hello.
What's up, Connor?
Hello.
All right. So we'll let Gloria go first. Go ahead, Gloria.
Well, we, I know we talked about The Walking Dead the last time.
Yeah.
And we mentioned about a spoiler for one of the deaths.
Is Rick dying?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No. I think it's probably going to be left open-ended like Lauren Cohen said hers is going to be left open-ended.
Okay.
So that way he might come back after
That's if the show is still standing.
Yes, exactly. If the
It's
show
not canceled.
lasts without him, yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are upset that he's leaving. So.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know you are, especially.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'm going to stop watching the show after he leaves.
My father also, he's upset because it's his favorite character also. So.
I'm done with Walking Dead. I'll watch that season finale and then that'll be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What other stuff do you have about that besides that with Walking Dead?
They have some pictures that basically confirm the spoiler sites. Some of their spoilers that they came out with. So yeah, spoiler sites got a good handle on it about what's going to happen. So I'm now believing a lot of the stuff they say, like for this, filming,
right,
tracking, and everything, because of the fact that some of the stuff they said was going to happen kind of was confirmed through some of the pictures that have been released.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting season. Of course, if you go by the trailer, of course it's going to be an exciting season. But I mean, it's sad, knowing that Rick is leaving.
What Steampunk was about?
I was just saying, I think an interesting way to wrap up Walking Dead would be to do a crossover with Solvent Green. Like, we get to eat everything. That's my input.
Ha! All right. Awkward silence for a second there. So what happens? Then we go right back to Doctor Who. All right, Connor, bring it back to Doctor Who.
I lost interest in Walking Dead several seasons ago. It bored me.
Is this the final walking for Walking Dead?
No, not yet.
Christ.
They were talking. I don't know if y'all have heard this, but I think it was Scott Gimble before he left. He said something in passing.
But it's not as good as it used to be, is it? Really?
Yeah,
he screwed up the show. He killed Carl.
A lot of people were upset with it. Yeah,
he ruined it
and everything. But yeah, with Scott Gimble, he said something. We don't know if it was serious, if he was literally being serious, but he said that eventually it would get to where it's a whole new cast. That he, that's
because they don't want to pay anybody.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my gosh, we don't want our characters leaving. The ones
it's not gonna last.
Yeah,
it's not gonna last.
Even my best friend, she's like, she knows about the whole like how there are like famous things that come out, like the trends. Like there was the vampire trend, and now it's the zombie trend.
Now it's over.
And she said it's starting to die out.
It's over. The zombie thing is just about done.
Yeah. So the zombies are starting to die out.
Yeah.
The 2019 will be it for zombie trends.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just like
it's
the vampire
trend
kind of went out, and we just the show, the Vampire Diaries ended, and now the originals, the spinoff is just over, and now they're starting another one about the daughter of Klaus.
They won't even make
Legacy, but I don't even think that's gonna last much.
They won't even make season 10 because the moment Rick leaves, it's going to go right in the toilet, and then AMC is not going to renew it for season.
They could end it and still make plenty of money. It's like the Big Bang Theory. They don't need to make it.
Oh my gosh,
anymore.
I'm so upset about that.
They've got so many episodes that in syndication.
Well, they're leaving. They canceled it because the guy doesn't want to do it anymore. Parsons, right?
Yeah.
The guy who plays Sheldon is bloody 45. or 44 or something, isn't it?
I'm just glad at least we got the wedding I was waiting for. Sheldon and Amy. So I'm happy about that. I love Mark.
Right. I'm gonna go right now to Connor because Jimmy's in here now and Gloria's in here now. Rehash quickly about the Doctor Who release dates.
Yes.
So now Connor, you're saying that it still may not be definite for September 24th despite the radio times?
Wait until the trailer. Like, I would wait until the trailer, to be honest, before even thinking about a possible.
What you're saying is tomorrow.
Which is probably going to be tomorrow, yeah.
So the moment it says BBC Doctor Who, boom, that's the date. The moment they announce it, all right.
Yay.
How long is this trailer?
It'll be like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
However long a usual full
Yeah.
length. In
All
better news, they're promoting Game of Thrones now, which is the TV event of the year.
Right. What is that?
They're all ending, really. All the shows that have been
Well, Game
on
of
for that.
Thrones is going to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then be replaced by 5 billion spin-offs.
Oh, that's interesting. There's actually a movie coming out, I think in 2020 or 2019, starring Tom Hanks, and it has the director from Game of Thrones and director-producer from Game of Thrones doing a movie called BIOS.
Oh, Miguel Sapochnik, who is by far the best director on Game of Thrones, so I'll be watching that.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to BIOS because it sounds like an interesting concept. It's like post-apocalyptic, and Tom Hanks is the last human on Earth, and he's died. And he's built a robot to guard his pet dog.
And he's got a girlfriend who's 30 years younger than him.
And a box of chocolates.
Oh.
A box of chocolate.
And his buddy Wilson.
He could provide a box of chocolates for his dog.
When they got together, it was madness.
But yeah, I mean, it sounds like an interesting concept.
Heart to heart.
He dies off, and then the robot learns what it is to be human. I think that's kind of interesting.
And his, you're a toy.
If anybody could do a movie like that, it would be Tom Hanks.
Right. I want to go right back to Doctor Who quickly. Jimmy, what do you think the ratings are going to be?
The first episode, they may even have the highest ratings ever since New Who came back, because the people who like it are going to tune in. The people who don't like it are going to tune in, so that people will say, how can you say that? You didn't watch it. So they were going to watch it and then give their critique. So that's going to have, they're going to have the highest high ratings, if not the highest ratings since New Who came back. And then the next week, the ratings will drop just a little. In the third week, the ratings will actually show whether it's a hit or not.
But you can't really judge in this day and age just shows ratings by the first night. You have to combine
a week
social media platforms.
About a week, right?
Yeah, within a week.
We'll know mid-season how it's doing.
Well, actually, not just that, actually. You have to judge it by the sales of merchandise, particularly the DVDs and box sets.
What merchandise?
Yeah, they're the downloads.
Let's judge it by Jodie Whittaker's merchandise rather than the classic series merchandise.
They got the merchandise out before the show. That's telling.
If they don't sell her shirts or her sonic screwdriver, but Tom Baker's Blu-ray sells, that doesn't count. I'm talking like, let's see how Jodie Whittaker's Series 11 merchandise sells.
Yeah.
And I'm not counting the Titans either. That's the Master Collection. That has nothing to do with Jodie Whittaker either. I'm talking just purely Series 11 stuff. Let's see how that merchandise sells.
I think there's a second reason why toy merchandise will be much harder to sell. It's because Toys R Us has gone bankrupt, and that was like an international thing.
But there's no action figures. There's only her.
Oh, well.
They've actually gone bankrupt, Toys R Us.
Yeah.
They
closed.
Out of business.
Charging $15 for one fucking small thing then. Maybe the pricing is all wrong. They got very greedy, I think. They think, these kids will buy any old shit.
I guess I could talk about that a little bit because it's the Everything Show. But Bain Capital, who had bought out Toys R Us, and there was another Vulture Capital firm.
KB Toys!
What?
KB Toys.
Anyway, so they basically, what they did was they didn't have the money to buy Toys R Us, so
Hillary Clinton.
They racked up $7 billion in debt. And then what they were doing was they were getting Toys R Us to pay $400 million a year in interest payments. And eventually Toys R Us just couldn't keep up. And so it wasn't that Toys R Us itself as a brand was doing bad. It was just that a venture capital, or what I'd like to call vulture capital firms, bought out Toys R Us and pretty much devoured it from the inside out.
Can I take a crack at that a little bit?
Sure.
Okay. Toys R Us bought...
Somebody said crack? Oh, my God. Oh, I see. You're talking about something else. Go on. Yeah.
Don't even start. Don't even start with that shit.
Yeah, go on, right. I'm actually interested in this.
Toys R Us bought the rights to KB Toys right before it went under. So they had all the rights and patents and everything. They owned the name of KB Toys, FAO Schwartz, all these different things. And it's kind of funny, right before they went out of business, some other mysterious person now owns KB Toys.
Oh.
Meaning that bullshit, Toys R Us still owns KB Toys. KB Toys is coming back in all the places that Toys R Us was. So common sense is somebody just did a screw job worse than the Bret Hart thing. Okay?
Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck us. Fuck us.
Meaning it's all a scam. Toys R Us is still alive and well in KB Toys.
So
and eventually they'll come back with the Toys R Us name.
It's just a temporary Band-Aid.
Just a temporary setback.
Yeah.
It's just a
Right.
So basically, the person who owned Toys R Us wanted to get rid of that and replace it with a more better profiting.
No, they fucked up.
Yeah.
Toys R Us fucked up, and they were going to go out of business. So
It's interesting, actually, because I was having a discussion with Scott a few weeks ago when he was in that mall. That's bound to, all this sort of thing has a bigger sort of domino effect on other companies that you see at American malls.
American malls? Is that how we talk? Is that how we talk? That's slobber.
Well, American malls have been in decline for a while. There's a lot of abandoned American
Oh,
malls.
say you. Staten Island Mall, expanded into dramatic proportions.
There's a guy who does
Staten Island's building 2 more malls right now.
He does a series called Abandoned where he does urban exploration. There's some guy on YouTube, and it's really fascinating. And he explores some of the malls that were actually abandoned. They're still.
Do you know how much it costs to build a mall?
I saw one of those videos.
Do you know how much it costs to build? Staten Island always had 1 mall, and that mall is expanding a whole new wing. Not only that, we're getting 2 more malls, Staten Island. 3 malls we're gonna have.
Hey Joe, have you heard this?
I mean, I just know where I'm from in Pensacola, and give you firsthand information. There was Mariner Mall and University Mall, and both of those have gone out of business.
Well, that means female students en masse. Oh, that lucky bastard.
But yeah, there's been a lot of malls. I mean, what's happening is a lot of malls get partially torn down, like University Mall in Pensacola, and turned into an outdoor strip mall, but then it becomes like a shell of its former self. Yeah, the indoor mall business model, from what I can tell, doesn't seem to be doing that well on 20%.
All right, I know Daniel wanted to talk about. He wanted to have.
I wanted to tell you something. I just wanted to say something. I was going to say it, and then Raisin Star started talking, so I waited. But did you hear the story about how the mall that they're using in the 3rd season of the Walking Dead it was an abandoned mall, and they rebuilt it up for the show, but that there was a body. They found a dead body there.
Oh, that I didn't hear.
Oh, nice.
And everything. So it's like, oh, I wonder.
Cursed.
Yeah, it makes me think about those. Like,
The Walking Dead is real. Yeah.
I know they're gonna have them all in
Like,
Stranger Things.
Well, the whole point of
oh my gosh, did I say that? I meant Stranger Things. I said Walking Dead.
Yeah, you did say Walking Dead. I'm like, say what? The fuck?
it's
I meant
ironic.
Stranger Things. I meant Stranger Things. Sorry, you can tell I'm thought.
I know you're so excited to be in here because you haven't been here in like a week.
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
What you did to her, Aston? What you did to her?
I meant Stranger Things. But
I
yeah,
know.
And so I'm excited about the third season of Stranger Things. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
That's just like some of the dead people that you saw in the movie Poltergeist were real dead people, real skeletons.
Yeah. Well,
all right, I know Daniel wants to speak, right, Daniel?
yeah.
Yeah.
You've been waiting patiently. I know. Now is your moment, man.
Yeah. Well, you remember what you told me a while ago? Remember, like, back in 2011, 2012, you told me that in a new series, like, Vulcan, you said, we're talking about Star Trek, right? You said Vulcan will be gone. You said Vulcan will be gone, and the Vulcans will be gone and stuff. You told me a bunch of stuff, right? Well, it turns out in this new series, there's rumors that Vulcan will be gone.
Wow.
How did you know that?
Oh my God, you were right for once.
Oh my God!
Oh, jeez. You could have knocked us over with a feather.
I don't know, Daniel. It was luck.
He's a time traveler, Daniel.
Red
Yeah.
balloons are going to appear in Doctor Who next.
That's it. Look, David Aston's couch was green. Now it's red. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Mandela effect.
Look, she's got a red balloon right in his couch.
Uh-oh.
Is that why you got the red balloon as your avatar? You should take him out, put the red balloon in there. Right.
I can't stand Discovery, Daniel. From what I've heard, it's utter rubbish. It's ruined.
Yeah, it really is a bad show. It just, I tried to get into it, and at first it was kind of good because, hey, we got something after such a long time, but after a while...
It seems to me, Daniel, with Star Wars and Star Trek, like the people who are writing it seem almost determined to screw up anything good. It's just, they don't understand what makes these
Their
shows
heart's
work.
not into it like a lot of them are.
Okay, guys, can I say something really quick?
Yes.
I just gotta say something. I have been having to put up with the people that are saying this. The people that went in to this trilogy thinking one way, thinking it was going to be Rey was going to be a Skywalker and all that stuff, it was debunked. So these people are going in and they're holding on to these theories, even though they said it was going to be revealed in episode 8, her parentage. And then JJ even said on it, I think it was at the celebration, he said her parents were not in episode 7. So she's not a Skywalker. And then it backed it up with what happened in The Last Jedi. So all these people that are upset and coming up with conspiracy theories saying Disney wants to fire Captain Kennedy and also fire Ryan and all that is just because they're upset about it.
Yeah, people like Matrix Lord 212, that son of a bitch.
Oh,
That they don't like, let's shut up.
What was your opinion of Last Jedi, Gloria? What was your actual opinion of it? Like,
I loved it. It's not finished yet, guys. Y'all can't judge something that's not complete yet. Wait until after episode 9, then y'all can decide if y'all liked it or not. But it's a continuation story. It's not finished yet. So let them know the story you're giving us.
I've read somewhere, actually, Gloria, that the whole point of this trilogy is to sort of insert a new family, sort of gradually phase the Skywalkers out and put Rey's family.
It's extra bullet. They're trying to make you think it so that way the people will be interested and actually have something to like, oh my gosh, this might be the end of the Skywalkers. But it's like, just think of it this way. If Kylo were to survive, he'd have, a family. Guess what? He's a Solo, not a Skywalker. So it's still the bloodline, but just by bloodline, not by name. So it's like, yes, it's the end of an era, but it's not. Stories don't have to keep going on and on and on. Like this story could be the end of the one where they focus on the Skywalkers. It doesn't mean that they're going to die off.
All right, Steampunk's waving his hand. Steampunk.
I actually know Rey's secret identity. She is Mary Sue, and she has
There's so many people that say that. She got her powers from Kylo.
doesn't
She
have
got
force
a lot
powers.
of
She didn't get her powers from Kylo.
her powers. She learned a lot from the Force Spawn. When she went into his mind, even JJ and Ryan both have confirmed this. They said when she went inside his mind,
it's a double standard, really.
Listen to me, please. Ryan Johnson, the people that are in charge, Lucasfilm, all of them have answered questions about this. No one listens and accepts what's being said. No one listens to what's being said. They ignore. They have selective hearing. They don't listen when they're told what's happening. They said that Rey learned how to do the mind trick through Kylo's memories. Why she fights in a certain way with her saber, similar moves to Kylo, is because she sees his training through his mind. And
But
so
she kicked his ass, though.
Yes,
but
because he was wounded.
The thing is, though, people accuse Rey being a Mary Sue. Forget that Luke learned everything on Dagobah or whatever it was in record time. Anyway, you go ahead, Steampunk.
I have a theory about Kylo Ren too. I think Kylo Ren was deficient in his midichlorians, and that's the reason why he got defeated by Rey with her Mary Sue force powers.
No, it's because he was wounded.
And so I mean, because his lineage is diluted because Leia was kind of weak in her force powers.
She wasn't trained.
And Solo didn't have any force powers, so
she wasn't trained. So.
To make up. Hold on, I have.
She wasn't trained. Like.
He needed to make up the lack of midichlorians. So I believe that he cannibalized the ashes.
Midichlorians is failure.
Wait, what?
Cannibalized the ashes of Darth Vader's corpse because the midichlorians would still be there even if they were burned as ashes. You know, you had like the melted helmet, and I was like, there's just not enough ashes to make up a full corpse.
I think that's already a better version of Star Wars than what we got. J.J. Abrams couldn't fucking come up with that, could he? The fucking...
Wait, what was he doing with the ashes?
He cannibalized them.
He ate
he had an intergalactic Yankee Candle, and
what he's basically saying is he ate the ashes of a dead corpse.
He ate his grand. No, he didn't. What the hell?
It was a lack of that. I mean, there wasn't enough ashes.
He's basically Keith Richards, isn't it? He snorted his grandfather.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to do a whole video, and it's going to be a Darth Vader cannibal corpse theory.
Jesus.
The ashes that were inside the interrogation scene was ashes from people that have died by the First Order's hands. They were nothing to do with
and he didn't finish eating all the ashes.
That was answered by JJ and them. So, guys, you've got to believe what
Let the director talk. Director, I'm listening to you. Yeah, speak.
The people in charge, Lucasfilm, all of them, people don't listen to what they say. They're not lying.
Okay.
I don't think you can take it so seriously because J.J. Abrams had a perfectly good film with Awakens, and then they totally undid a lot of what he did in Last Jedi. So there's behind the scenes politics.
He was the executive producer of Last Jedi. And he actually
it's crap. Star Wars has become crap, sweetheart.
He said that he wishes
badly written crap.
The Last Jedi. So it's not like JJ's going to come back. He did that JJ did or Ryan did because he said that he loved it and wished he had written Last Jedi. So
Luke received.
Monk's talking.
Luke received his Jedi training first from Obi-Wan, and then from Yoda, and Yoda said he hadn't completed his training. And now you're saying that she got all her training through a mind meld?
Not all of it, because Luke also trained her a little. She just got it.
He didn't train her, really.
He didn't train her at all.
He gave her lessons.
He didn't have time to train her.
Yes, but they said the Lucasfilm people said she got it. It's even in the freaking books. Read the book.
She got it from her tampon.
If you have to rely on outside sources outside the movie.
She got it from the power of feminine.
Hold on. Stop.
fast line Revan.
If
The
you
video
have to
game.
rely
They
on
got a
source,
four-star.
if you have to
That's how
rely,
they got it.
if you have to rely on sources outside the movie, then it's a bad movie.
That's just your opinion.
Good.
Hold
Lord.
on, calm down. Everybody
That's your
just
opinion.
hold on.
It's all
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
Stop. We never have a topic that we get upset about this much. And I don't want nobody fighting each other. I don't want no blood pressure up. I don't want no heart attacks. Everybody just calm down for 1
They
second.
already have, Joe.
It's just a movie. Wait,
Yeah.
it's just a movie. Hold on.
It's a badly thought out joke
They're freaking out.
by people who don't
No, they
clearly
are
respect the
so
audience.
upset.
Stop.
They get so upset. It's like, calm down, Anti. Calm down.
Stop.
And that's what drove Kelly Marie Tran off of social media.
No.
They were racist against her, and they were also
But the people, listen to me. The people that were against her are not
Because-
all the people that were against the
I know.
movie.
I know.
I'm against the movie, but I never said one thing towards, all right? So, like, it's weird, crazy
But
ass.
antis.
It's
were
not practical.
talking
It's not
about her,
realistic.
and John Boyega,
Yeah.
we don't care what y'all think. He said that on Twitter.
I
Because
respect
they were
your
talking
opinion,
about
Gloria.
Rose and saying that people are upset because the real reason, I've seen it, I've talked to a lot of antis, and they all have stuff on their Tumblrs that
Anti?
shows that they're
Tough
upset.
fucking look. You
That
don't
they're
write a
upset
character that
because
badly and then whine and
they're
cry
upset
after the
because
fact when
they're
people watch
upset
the movie and
because
pay
Finn
good
ended up with
money
Ray.
for it.
They're upset because Finn didn't end up with Ray, and they're
It's
calling
crap,
Rose.
Gloria. The character
idiot.
is crap. She just
Hold on.
becomes the Master
Stop.
Jedi
Stop.
next to no
Finn
fucking
Ray.
training. It's,
Stop.
it's impractical.
David. David Gloria.
Not
David Gloria. It's called David and Gloria.
I'm not
It's called-
saying anything.
Wait, stop.
It's
It's
not
called
a ship. It's
Gloria.
friendships. That's all it is.
Gloria.
Daisy
It's-
said they were like brother and sister. That's it.
You've lost control, Joe.
No, I didn't. Gloria. It's called Star Wars. It's about the First Order battling the Resistance, not who
Yes,
ends up
there's
with
gonna
who.
be balance, and there's going to be balance, and there's always a central couple.
There's certainly
JJ
no
even
villains
said it
here.
before this trilogy started. He said there's going to be a central romance, and it's going to be different, meaning a villain and a hero, and that he's going to be redeemed.
Okay.
Mark
If
my
they
words.
do that, they can fuck
But
off.
It's a
I'm
female
not fighting you, Gloria.
Badly written, getting excuses. that
Gloria,
men
I'm not
always
fighting you,
never get.
Gloria.
I try to get.
I never heard feminists making excuses for Luke for doing the same thing. Yet as soon as Ray
Listen,
doesn't
stop.
fucking get
Stop.
written right,
I'm not
all of a
fighting.
sudden we're sexist because we point out the blatantly obvious.
Listen to me. I'm not fighting you, Gloria, at
I'm
all.
not saying y'all are. I'm trying to calm y'all down because all y'all.
I'm calm. I'm not saying anything. I'm just listening to everybody screaming at each
I
other.
don't give a fuck. I'm not going to
Exactly.
go on and on, Gloria. You didn't even
Come
listen to
on.
what you said.
Really great language. It sounds
Stop.
just like an anti.
You're like a.
All right, that's listen.
Antis tell people to kill people.
Are they going to make a film?
Antis have told people to murder, to commit suicide.
Are they
Not
going
just
to make?
because Finn end up with Ray.
I'm gonna do a video
Fuck
called Dark.
yeah.
All right, see you later, Steampunk. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but it's Finn and
Don't
Rose
leave, Steampunk.
and Kylo and Ray, or Ben and Ray, should I say?
Are they going to make a film where Amelia Clark gets her tits out?
Stop it! Stop it now.
I mean, she's great in.
I'm not even concerned with who.
She's
Listen,
stuck in the
my
20s.
concern is not even who hooks up with who. It's who
There's
wins the battle in the Star Wars. That's
Yes,
what I
but
want.
there's going to be balance after this. That's why it's the end of the saga. The
There was
Skywalker.
never balance when. If there's really going to be balance.
Do y'all hear about Grey Jedi and what Grey Jedi?
Yes,
are?
I heard about Grey Jedi.
Okay, they're
I
going
hope
to
Gloria.
the war itself is the big bad of this trilogy.
Gloria.
And the fighting is the big
Gloria.
bad. That's why.
Grey Jedi's are people who are
Hold
lying
on.
on the light
I'm just
of dark
I'm just
side.
going to say one. I'm going to say one thing though.
Like
There
Mace
can't
Windu.
be they can't be balanced because there's going to be a Star Wars 10, 11, and 12,
Yes, but
meaning
not
it's
gonna be-
unbalanced.
I actually
yes,
don't
it's
think
going
they
to
will.
get unbalanced again, but with this generation, with the end of the Skywalker
Ray
Ray
is in the next 3.
No, she's not.
I don't
Yes,
think
she
rumored.
is.
It's rumored to be.
They've had 2 films and they still haven't got her right.
She said she didn't want to do any of the Star Wars movies, and then Disney and Lucasfilm went to her, and she changed her tune because there's a Okay.
Because they
you.
offered her more money.
There's a lot of people that comes up with these stuff is from
Gloria, they have to pass the torch, Gloria.
There's not going to be another trilogy.
Gloria, I'm not an anti. Gloria, they have to pass the torch. That's not being an anti. Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Leia appeared in the 4.
Ben is going to be on it too, then, because he is going to live through it. Because they're
Okay.
It's all pointing to it. It's all pointing to it.
I'm just saying they have to pass the torch. That's why they're in it.
Yeah, I know. And it's
Then that's not being an anti.
Han is gone. Leia's gone for obvious reasons. Luke is gone because he's
Next
died.
generation is a solo.
They won't be.
Kylo is the last of the Skywalkers by blood, but by name he's a solo.
Well,
so of course it's
that might not be true if Mara Jade comes into the picture and we find out Luke has a kid.
Joe, you think they would spoil?
I don't understand why they didn't just.
By calling him Mara?
They fucked up the last
They
2
would
films.
not
It could
spoil
have been
something
way
that
better.
big.
First of all, they made Grand Admiral Thrawn canon when he was uncannoned. So they're supposedly going to bring Mara Jade
but
in
they
it.
wouldn't name her. They wouldn't name her Mara in the casting calls. That would be spoiler.
They're not. But she's just going to probably show up in the movie. And he doesn't even know he had a kid, probably.
And guess what? She wouldn't be old enough. She'd have to be the same age as Mark Hamill.
Why would she have to be the same age?
Catherine Kennedy
This is in space. It's not like rules that they have to be the same
blank. They didn't even plan the whole thing. That explains why it's so crap. Because they don't plan it like Lucas did. End of story.
Lucas is working on the movie with
It's
them.
actually a skeleton. The skeleton is the base of the story, the main plot points. Each of the directors have to follow the plot points, the big plot points. And then they could change everything in between, the dialogue and everything. So it is sort of planned, but it's not like every detail planned. Okay. But they do have a structure. They have to follow it.
They have no structure.
Okay.
Yes, they do, because Kathleen Kennedy said so in an interview.
One film completely contradicts the last one.
Go look up all her interviews, and you'll see. She explained it.
Okay. The only thing I want to say about the Everything Show is we could agree to disagree. It doesn't mean anybody's mad at anybody. Everybody's opinion is welcomed here, and you're allowed to showcase your opinions. And I'm glad that everybody got to voice their opinions. I just hope that nobody here is mad at anybody else.
Women think they can just say
David Aston! Jesus H. Christ!
Yeah, I don't like this opinion. We're right and you're wrong.
Come on, David. All right, we're gonna get out of here.
Say anything about race at all.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
For showing what you think.
Who? Me?
David. He brought up the race.
May the force be with you.
Or the sexist card.
Everybody is created equal. Stop. All right. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye for now.